So, welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today we have a story from Superman 131, published in August 1959, with story by Robert Bernstein and art by Kurt Schaffenberger. And this one is Superman's future wife. Can you guess who she is? Dear, can't you keep our super twins out of mischief? But Superman, how can I control them when they've got superpowers just like their dad? But her face is hidden. We don't know who that woman is. What if the future became an open secret to Lois Lane? What would she want to see most in her future? Becoming the wife of Superman, of course. Well, though through a fantastic prank of fate, yeah, okay. One day Superman's future unfolds before Lois in all its thrilling drama. And from this preview of tomorrow, Lois tries to realize the fondest hopes by discovering the identity of Superman's future wife. Superman's getting married. If only I could see the bride's face, then I'd know if I'm destined to be the lucky girl. I would say that on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most crazy, silly Silver Age story possible, this is probably a 10. So she goes to this town in New England called Wicksville, probably like Salem, where there's a lot of superstitions dealing with the town, but the most supernatural is the Enchanted Cottage, which was a cottage that a witch had. According to the legend, once every 100 years, whoever sits in the witch's chair can see the future. The last time someone sat in it was April 27th, 1859. Wow, is that precise? Good heavens, today is April 27th, 1959. So she decides to sit in the chair, and seconds later, amazingly, mists swirl around Lois, voices fade in from away. Now, she didn't actually ask what to see, so it's just, I guess, whatever future it's choosing to present to her. I hear the chimes of church bells, the sound of laughter. I see indistinct figures moving. So she sees the wedding of Superman, and he's carrying his bride away, but she can't see the face because she's turned away. So Lois is hoping that at some point she will get some information as to who the bride is. It certainly kind of looks like Lois Lane. It has the same body type and hair. Although I think all women in comics have the same body type. By the way, dear, it's about time you know who I am and my secret identity. It's gasp, he's whispering it. No, Superman, no, say it out loud. I've been dying to find out for years. He gives her a kiss, but she's still wearing the veil. I feel like her face is kind of showing, but I guess not. The picture is blacking out, but it mustn't. I haven't seen who the girl is. It's got to be me, or I have no future. I can't live without Superman. So we jump a year forward. He makes some toast with his X-ray vision. And then he makes some pancakes. The pancakes will be ready in a second, and I mean a second. Although, first of all, who's going to eat all those pancakes? I guess Superman. But I don't think cooking works like that. I think even if he has super speed, it's going to cook at the rate it's going to cook. So they're sitting down to breakfast. Gosh, honey, must you read at the table? Yipes, she's got her head buried in the morning paper again. I can't find out who she is. So we then go further into the future. The magic spell is still working. I could see more of the future. More time has passed. Gasp. Those twins flying around, they must be our super babies. I mean, they're ours if that girl walking up the back step is me. And I guess the super babies wear... I take it they're twins. Yeah, it does say twins. They wear super suits, so... They smash through the side of the house. Okay, you kids have been warned 100 times never to run through the house. And I mean through it. 100 times? They just keep smashing the house. And he paddles them but forgets. They look to be about, 3 or 4 years old, so you'd think he'd remember at some point that they can't be harmed. So she says, me burned brother's dump truck with my X-ray vision. This is something that always irritates me, and I've said it a bunch of times. I have 2 kids. They went through this age. Kids do not talk like that, ever. Sister bad girl, me fix sister, me throw lumps of coal at her. Basically, they talk like Bizarro, but that's just the way writers back then wrote kids. Ha ha, coals can't hurt me. Great guns, they're at it again. So they go into the kitchen, and Lois is hoping that the woman in the kitchen will turn her face, but oh no, not again. Why doesn't she speak? I'd recognize her voice as mine, but I'm not lucky enough even for that. A nice situation. I can handle anything in the world except these twins. I must have another chance. I must see her. I'm beginning to think she hasn't got a face. Only one more scene. Just one more. Then I'll know. So they're enjoying their day, and a call comes in, and Superman says, "Honey, I've got to leave instantly, and I can't leave by the front door. The neighborhood will find out Superman lives here, so I'll tunnel underground to the threatened area. I'll repair everything later." I feel like he clearly has to have been living there for years, a few years. So this is the first time he's ever come across this situation that he has to smash through. Oh, no, no, don't. That idiot female. The twins dived into the hole, and she went after them to stop him. She's got her head in the hole. So we get one more vision into the future. It is, I guess, a masquerade party. Imagine me, Superman, taking papier-mâché weights to a masquerade party, so nobody will find out I'm the Man of Steel. I don't know, maybe showing off your body's not a good idea. Good grief, those initials on her cape, they're my initials, LL. They stand for Lois Lane. I am married to Superman, after all. Yeah, it's a common masquerade costume. Just wear your giant initials on a cape. He does love me. LL couldn't be anybody else but Lois Lane, and I owe all my happiness to the witch's chair for showing me the brightest future a girl ever had. I can't see how we can miss winning first prize, honey. I am Samson, and you as Lady Luck. Let's have a last look at your costume. From head to toe you are a Lady Luck. Darling, the girl who never let me down. Lady Luck? Ugh. So that's what the LL stands for. Now, I'll never be sure. I'll never be Superman's wife. I don't know. You kind of can see her face. Hi, Lois. Perry White told me... Okay, so we're back in normal time. Perry White told me you were here. A freak storm sprang up and the bridge is washed out, so I thought I'd be a Boy Scout and fly you back to Metropolis. Boy Scout, you're a beast, a bigamist, a two-timing Don Juan. I never want to see you again or your Lady Luck. Smack, which I assume really stung her hand. Now, what did I do wrong? I swear that girl is unpredictable as the future, so it doesn't get more Silver Agey silly than that story.